Hey, what's up, guys? Long time no talk. I know I've been a little bit MIA, but there's a very good reason for that. And that is that I have completely gone down the rabbit hole and I have a ton to catch you up on and fill you in. Today's video, we're going to talk about why I believe AI literally is not only the greatest opportunity of our lifetime, but if you are a midlife entrepreneur like I am, I think you are primed for what I'm going to show you. Okay. And just a little bit of context. So I did jump into AI, in 2021 with Jasper at the time, kind of started playing with it. And really when ChatGPT came out, a couple of years ago already? Yeah, I think the fall of 23, when we really got to see that you could have these conversational relationships, for lack of a better word, with the AI tools, the LLMs, our Gemini and Claude and ChatGPT, DeepSeek. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. What I want to show you is that there is so much more to what can be done with AI today besides the writing, the planning, the iterating, the images, which I love and I use them all for that. But you guys, I'm going all in on this. This is completely pivoted, shifted my direction, and I want to help you do the same. So today's video, I'm just going to show you a few of the things that I have been working on because I've started building with AI as opposed to simply just using it, like I mentioned, for writing, ideating, planning, or images. All fantastic, again. So what I want you to start thinking about is being able to take your skills, your knowledge, and build something that becomes an asset, that becomes something that you can charge for, whether it's a tool or a lead magnet software. Because here's the thing, and I don't know if this is maybe, how other people are approaching this, but this is how I look at this, is that you have a more nuanced and deeper understanding of your customers, your audience's pain points than, say, a big company that raises tons of venture capital. And the thing is, when you look at tools, and I actually read an article today, tools like Calendly, for example, they've raised tons of money and they've been around. But the thing is, new tools are coming out that you can build and create similar type calendar applications within other tools in a weekend. Yes, you guys, that's what I'm here to show you. So know this, today I'm going to kind of walk you through what I've been doing and my thought process behind it all. And then the following videos, I'm going to do a deeper dive with the individual tools. Okay. So the first thing I wanted to do was I wanted a quiz. I've got tons of WordPress quiz plugins and whatnot that I've used over the years. And I know there's independent apps, but I wanted to create a quiz. Well, actually, before I wanted to create it, I was testing a quiz that would give customized results that I could segment my subscribers. And then from there, send them their results, personalized results, maybe into a dynamic PDF or via email, which is what I opted in the long run. So we're going to go ahead and jump in. So I'm just going to take you down this path. And it might seem a little bit like I'm this mad scientist with things everywhere. That's what I'm telling people. I'm in my mad scientist era, but there is a method to my madness. So first things first, let me show you. Okay, here we go. Sorry about that. So I have changed my newsletter from the Spark to the Business Within, and this is really incorporating AI mindset, everything. It's the Business Within. Get it? Makes sense? We can go into that another time. All right, so this is what I wanted. I wanted something that looked like this. I'm very particular about the way things look. Here's something you may or may not know, but I'm going to tell you this, and this might get you excited, that any of these, it's called vibe coding, which is basically prompting to create applications and tools instead of needing to know code. So we've all heard the term no code. There's no code builders. I've tried those. Nothing comes close to this. All right. So I'm going to zip through this really quick and we'll see if we can speed this up. So here's what I did. With these questions, I went through and I used ChatGPT, Gemini, and Claude. I'm not paying attention to the answers, guys. I'm just clicking through. So I use all three of those. And I already have a ton of my audience and business information within ChatGPT. So this was a project I started there in terms of let's come up with the questions and the answers, the prompts. Clearly, I can't talk and type at the same time. But let's come up with all these questions and the answers. And then I created 8 business within archetypes. And this is specific to small businesses, solopreneurs, entrepreneurs in terms of finding out what your best fit type of offers and delivery methods are. Okay. So let's zip through. You don't have to do 20 questions either. But here's the thing is that I did the questions and the answers first. And then I went into, I'm using Lovable. It's lovable.dev. You're going to hear a lot about Lovable from me. But because I did this is how I led to developing an app of my own. All right. So watch what happens. So you're going to click see my results. There, the logo loaded a little bit slow. All right. So here's the 8 archetypes down here. Now, normally you won't see the bottom of the screen where I've got key strengths, challenges, strategic recommendations. That only appears because I've already opted in. I've connected Kit, i.e. ConvertKit, to my account. And here's the cool thing, you guys. So each of these archetypes, this primary archetype, support, and growth edge, those are going into the subscriber's account within Kit. So let's say you do this. These are your results. Those are called custom fields. And I know I'm getting a little techie, and I'm going to go deeper and show you how to do all this stuff. But the point being, now, because I've sent these into Kit as a custom field, I can then tailor my email follow-up based on one of the archetypes. So it's based on the primary and the support. But the whole thing is now I have these custom 8 email sequences. Yes, I had to write 8 email sequences, 5 emails each, but there's a formula there. So this is what led me to saying, well, this is great. I don't know of another quiz app that does this. I love this results page. And I think I may add the ability to download this as a PDF. So from here, I decided that I wanted to create my own quiz app. Okay, so this is TypeQuiz. Ignore the copy and stuff. You can see some of this is active. I'm going to jump into the back end. I'm not going to walk you through everything because like I said, I'll do a whole separate video on TypeQuiz. But here's the landing page. I will add in screenshots for the different elements. So this will have a 14-day trial and then an upsell. Not an upsell, but then you can sign up for it. Here's the dashboard, you guys. And let me tell you this, everything I'm showing you has happened maybe, I would say 6 weeks to 2 months. But I've been working on a lot and I keep testing. And because of that, I've then put other ones on pause and deleted and found a right fit for me. Okay, so this is TypeQuiz. And obviously this is all dummy content and data in here. These are actual quizzes that I've created. So when you log in, the first time it'll say, welcome to TypeQuiz. I've logged in multiple times, so it welcomes me back. Now, the first thing that ideally people will do is you'll go through the setup guide. So that walks you through that. The quiz builder, this is where the magic happens, you guys. So, excuse me, what you can do here, and keep in mind, there may be adjustments and tweaks by the time this goes live. My goal is July that this goes live. So this business discovery, let's scroll back up a little bit. Okay, this is the timeline of how you go through this. So the goal is to pre-load, front load is what I call it, I'm making up terms, front load your business information into the directory, into the business discovery, and the AI will build the quiz for you. I'm going to go quickly through this. Otherwise, we're going to be here for like an hour. 2 things. If you have all of your business information, like I mentioned, I do within ChatGPT, you can click Get AI Prompt Ideas. So if you have your info in there, and again, I'm going to edit the terminology so this is clear, but you can grab that, see down here on the right. Let's do, so these are the prompts that show up. Now, what I can do here, I have a test. I have some test notes in here. Where are they? Here we go. So you can just watch how this works. I've already filled this out. Now, if you don't have that info, I should say you can get the general prompt ideas. Okay, so here I told you we're going to do this quickly because I have too much to show you. Okay, so let's just go ahead and we're going to drop these in, and I'll talk you through the building and the thought process behind all of this when I do the specific TypeQuiz app. That's why I'm going really, really quick. I just want you to see how it works. And you'll notice that I have put in what is required. So there's examples here, what should be included. Once you've filled all 4 of those out, you're going to generate your quiz strategy. Now from here, you can copy and paste the information you just put in. Obviously, these need to be fully displayed. So there's 3 types of quizzes you can build: the archetype quiz, a score-based quiz, or a simple assessment. For today's purposes, we'll go ahead and select the archetype. Now you can define your logic. So now we're going to come in here, excuse me, and what this is it's telling you it created archetypes for you. You didn't even have to do that. So you can come in, you can change it, you can add in a custom that you want, you can generate additional archetypes, and it's all based on the input you already gave it. And then here are the core result outcomes. So remember on that results page, there were 3. I had the primary, the second, the support, and the growth edge. You can change those. So for example, let's do video. There's something going wrong with that, but let's go ahead and click video test. And you'll see, now this is how you can map those answers to those custom fields. And again, I'll have training on all of this. So here's what it's telling you you should create your custom fields with. All right, and there's a lot more to this. So let's go ahead and generate the quiz questions. Oh, there we go. Sorry, I was a little too zippy there. So it's given me a title. You can also use the AI here to rewrite it. So let's go ahead and do this. Now, keep in mind, these are happening really quickly simply because I have my OpenAI key connected to this, but I've used those quiz prompts really frequently, so as for tests. So then all of a sudden you've got your questions. So now you can see that they're already generated for you. You can come in and edit them. You can delete them. You can enter a new question. Let's kill that. Or you can generate additional questions. So the AI will do that for you. Then you're going to continue to the page builder. Oh, that's not linking. Let's go to the page builder. All right, and so you have a landing page, and these are your content blocks. There's a quiz page, where ideally, I'm working on this right now because we've had some issues. It will open in a modal window, but you drop all of this stuff over here. So as soon as that's fixed, so then you got an idea. So you create a landing, a quiz, and a results page. Here are your options to publish. You can embed it, use a link, or I'll host it for you. Here's your embed code. Again, going quick. Here are the quizzes that I've generated. So I don't remember which one we just did. Was it this one? Maybe. Anyway, so there will be templates. We've got analytics, so you'll be able to track what's working, where your traffic sources are. And then, of course, here's all of your settings. So again, this came out of my desire to create something I wanted, which was this. Okay, so that's the first thing that kind of came out of this. Now, again, I've been playing with other things in the back end. So let's go ahead and I'm going to show you something else. This is a new website. I just did this, you guys, in, I don't know, 3 days maybe. And this is all part-time stuff. And keep in mind, I do understand that I bring 17 years of digital marketing and WordPress and all that kind of stuff. But, and I don't know if I told you, I may have cut myself off, but you can do a screenshot of software you like and upload it to one of these tools and say, I like that style, make it look like that. Pretty cool. Anyway, so I've been working on this because I had a thought that if I can build this quickly with Lovable, why wouldn't I just do my website in there? Yes, I know WordPress and I've got great page builders and whatnot, but the speed at which I can do this, and then all of a sudden I feel like I get this magic wish list of, well, what do I want? What else do I want? What else do I want? So in talking with a friend last week, I said, well, what do I need WordPress for? If I can import all my WordPress content, I can do the SEO stuff, And it's just that much faster. So let's click through the site really quick. Again, it's not live yet, but you can see, I mean, all this stuff. And a lot of the copy needs to be edited. Obviously, you'll see this. Follow me on YouTube, my about page. And keep in mind, I've had a lot of this copy. Like I just pulled my copy from my existing site. Some of these images are not loading. I think I need to make them smaller. Anyway, so here's the about page. Again, pulled the copy. The blog. This is the magic thing that we're working on right now, in that I decided, one, I could probably just wrap a WordPress blog in here if I keep running into issues, but I'm creating my own editor, because as long as I can do the title, I mean, not the title, but if I have the title, the description, and we've got a format and I can edit. Oh, I'd have to show you in the back end what this looks like. Anyway, so this will be the blog tools. This page, you guys, I created this with 3 prompts, pretty much right out the chute. So you'll come down, you'll be able to learn more about recommended tools, and they'll link so you can see their categorized AI images. This is all just stuff that I wanted. I am launching a business within community. It's free for midlife women. I love you guys, i.e. men. However, there are so many free, amazing AI communities, and they are all run by brilliantly talented young men, but I'm kind of looking for a space for women. All right, so we've got, this will all lead to the free community. I just want to show you some of these little slight things that get me excited, meaning the animations. And then of course, oh, and I want to show you really quick on the tools page. Did I have it here? So this will be built, and I'll show you Typecraft in just a second. Ow! I had it on here. Where was it? Community. Anyways, but my apps will obviously be listed on my website too. And then this is the crazy thing, you guys. Oh, I think it's on the shop page. There we go. So there are just a few products, and we're doing a really simple cart. I could have done a very simple Stripe checkout, but I do want it to integrate with Kit and have a little bit of that, or I could even use Kit Commerce if I wanted. But then we've got the products, and then here are my apps. Okay, the last one, you guys. Oh, no, I lied. 2 more. Okay, I'm going to try and wrap this up really quick. I created this as a lead magnet. So a PRD is something called a product requirements document. I knew nothing about this 3 weeks ago. My friend Jason Resnick, who is brilliant, filled me in on this. And so you can try this out, you guys. The link will be in the description below. So a PRD is basically what you come up with. We'll go ahead and you give this to Gemini, Claude. I would do Gemini or Claude. I think ChatGPT has been very helpful too with the code, but I find that the code works better with the other two. So obviously you're not going to do test, but let's just do this really quick. So walks you through, let me go previous, you can see it. What's your app idea? Who is it for? And the more description you give it, the better. And that's pretty much the context, right, with AI. So here's a feature. I want another feature, another feature. Okay, you need to put 1 in here at least. And so what would be 1 key feature? Again, you're going to give up actual information here. Let's do this. You talk about your style. You don't need to know this. We could click through and do a bunch here. And what will the app not do? And this is for now. You want to think MVP. If you're thinking of doing this, what are you assuming about your users? Again, copy here. And I'll go deeper into this. So now all of a sudden you have your PRD is ready. And this will give you all the descriptions. You can improve this with AI, which there's nothing much to improve here. Excuse me. You can copy this to the clipboard, or you can download the PDF. Now, while this is enhancing, see where it says create another. So you're going to get more description here. Sorry, that was pretty quick. Instead of create another PRD, I'm going to do 2 more steps. The next step will be, let's create your design UI, UX elements. And then the one after that will be a video, and I'm going to tell you how to take this and go into Gemini. And last but not least, we Typecraft, because I started doing a coaching and a course dashboard, and it was making me crazy. I do not understand why none of the course platforms have, this is going to hop. I don't know what's going on here. There we go. So you'll see it previewed left and right. But on the left-hand side here, see where it says what's new and next. The first time you log in, it'll give you prompts to tell you what you need to do, create your user profile, all of that. I'm going to be really quick with this. So this is a dashboard. So you guys, this is a course and community platform in essence. And for some reason, the screen capture tends to slow it down. So I'm going to just zip through quickly and show you what you can do here. And so this will be all your courses. I have all the admin stuff built out. So this is coming to, there's going to be events you can register. You can preview events and click through and register on the calendars. You can connect with other members. You can collaborate. All of that's in here. So this is just a preview of Typecraft. I'll show you more of that later. But all of this is to say, you guys, like my mind is blown. I have done so much of this in such a short period of time, and you can do this too. Truly. I don't know that I'll ever create another lead magnet. I think I would just stick with tools like the Build My PRD, which is a bad name, I know. But the point is, think about a solution you wish you had. Think about something that you'd like to build, and you don't have to want to scale to some monumental huge software company. But if you can create a tool that you know solves a problem for your ideal customer or client, you don't need a ton. Think about it. What if you had, I don't know, 200 customers paying you $39 a month for one thing? You get to focus on creating and delivering and solving problems. I could not be more excited about this, as you can tell. So stay tuned. Shortly, I'm going to do a deeper dive into each of the things I've built and show you how I've done it. I am going to be doing an upcoming workshop. It'll be a paid workshop, like a 90-minute workshop to help you get started, to jump in. But I would love your thoughts on this. I think not enough people are talking about the opportunity that comes from building with AI as opposed to just using it. So this is where I've been. I've been sort of hunkered down in my own little lab, having a ball, and I'll keep you up to date with stuff in terms of when the apps are going to launch, when I'm going to teach, what I'm going to be talking about. In the meantime, if you haven't, make sure to subscribe to my Substack. It'll also put you into my kit email. It's just Kim Doyle, and the link will be in the descriptions. And any questions or curiosities, let me know, because this is it, guys. I am going all in 100%, and I would love to help you create things for your audience, your business, that gives you leverage, right? AI can actually create the leverage to give us our time back. As always, thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time.